Jaclyn Cosmetics was once a popular brand thanks to its founder, Jaclyn Hill, who is known for her popular YouTube channel and collaborations with major brands. She's also known for her impeccable makeup skills and her charismatic personality. So when she announced she was creating a brand of her own, Jaclyn Cosmetics, people had high expectations for her brand, and it seemed like she was destined for success. However, the brand's downfall has been swift and embarrassing. Jaclyn herself recently revealed on Instagram that the company, owned by former brands, is shattering for the foreseeable future. She wrote, "There has been plenty of talk, but what I will say is the brand has been such an important chapter in my book and one I will always cherish, but I'm ready to close. I want to thank each and every one of you for the support and love you have shown me. You let this girl dream, and that is what I did. I still have those dreams, but to properly pursue them, I am going to need time and patience to do so." She also thanked beauty stockist Ulta for continuing to believe in her and supporting her brand and future endeavors.
That was a shitty situation, you know? But the way I handled it is my biggest regret ever, because it's not just like I gave up on cosmetics, I gave up on myself. I gave up on my little girl dream. I gave up on me.
Rumors began circling that Jaclyn Cosmetics could be shutting down after the vlogger closed her jewelry and apparel brands Jaclyn Roxanne and Cozy in August 2023. In a YouTube video announcing the news, Hill said she has not properly nurtured Jaclyn Cosmetics since the makeup line's disastrous debut in 2019. She said, "I have not given that relationship the love that it deserves because I just felt like such a failure."
Well, Jaclyn Hill just posted a video, "I'm closing my brands." Yep, that's right. Jaclyn Hill posted a YouTube video today where she's saying that she's closing down some of her businesses.
Now, you might be wondering what has caused the embarrassing downfall of Jaclyn Cosmetics. Well, fans recently slammed Jaclyn for having lied about the nature of her brand. See, she had initially claimed she was the CEO of Jaclyn Cosmetics and that it was a family-owned brand. However, many fans discovered that that was all a lie. In fact, she wasn't the CEO or vice CEO, but just the face of the brand. You know how Donald Trump was known for licensing his name for hotels? And that's what Jaclyn has been doing with Jaclyn Cosmetics. She only licensed her name, but she was not the CEO, which, by the way, would be fine. But for her to lie about being the boss, being the owner, being a family-owned brand, which was all lies, was what upset fans. This revelation came to light a week after announcing the closure of all U.S. Morphe brick-and-mortar stores. Former, which was also under Morphe, voluntarily filed for bankruptcy and was subsequently acquired by their lenders. Through the bankruptcy filings, which are now a public record, evidence emerged showing that Jaclyn has only been licensing her name, but she has never owned the brand. However, she has been receiving 15% royalties from the sales. Now, this revelation really had a lot of fans up in arms because they felt like Jaclyn was being so dishonest and did not really care about her brand. In fact, many started to label her venture as a cash grab, and to add to the controversy, Jaclyn recently did not exactly announce that she was going to close down her brand. She only mentioned about closing down her two side brands, which are Jaclyn Roxanne and Cozy. However, many fans started putting dots together and realized even her major Jaclyn Cosmetics brand was closing down. One fan shared, "I just saw a video she posted like 2 weeks ago where she said she was going to miss this product and the product from her line. So I thought she had already confirmed this." Another shared the same confusion, saying, "Same thing. I was like, did I miss this announcement buried in another video? Because I knew about the other brands closing, but not the cosmetic." Of course, this had a lot of fans lashing out at her because you would expect she'd at least give them a heads up to go and grab their favorite products before they were actually sold out. But unfortunately, that didn't get to happen because she only made an official statement just recently after all the products were almost done. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. These recent controversies didn't exactly have as much negative impact as her initial lipstick launch. See, at the height of its popularity, Jaclyn Cosmetics launched a line of lipsticks that promised high-quality, long-lasting wear. However, customers quickly began to complain about issues with their products, including mold, hair, and other foreign objects found in the lipstick tubes. To give you some more insights, Jaclyn had previously collaborated with Morphe Cosmetics on multiple collections, debuted with 20 nude lipsticks meant to flatter all skin tones, but the products were met with criticism. Fans expressed their disappointment and frustration with the brand, with many feeling betrayed by the company they once admired. Some even took to social media to voice their concerns and share their negative experiences with Jaclyn Cosmetics. Here, some customers raved about the consistency, color selection, and payoff of her lipsticks. Others expressed disappointment over various manufacturing flaws, ranging from broken or melted lipsticks to bullets containing what appeared to be hair. One Twitter user posted a photo of her Jaclyn Cosmetics lipstick to Twitter and tagged Hill. "Why is my @Jaclyn Cosmetics decaf lipstick lumpy? @Jaclyn Hill, this can't be okay, right?" Of course, Jaclyn did respond, but she only made matters even worse. She first claimed the hair on the lipstick was due to the texture of the gloves that were used during quality control, saying, "If any of you are receiving lipsticks like this, please know that this is not hair. My factory used brand new white gloves to do quality control and they shade all over my product. We switched to rubber gloves 2 days ago and will make sure this never." She then defensively responded to one user on Twitter saying, "You posted swatches 2 days ago, loving the lipsticks? Now you're wondering why it's lumpy? It's obvious this lipstick is used and not fresh from the factory. Like any other lipstick, if you use it over other products, have dry lips, among others. Have dry lips, etc. Things like this can happen." Her tweet prompted backlash from fans who accused her of having a snarky tone, and in response, she deleted the initial tweet, later admitting that it seemed much more harsh than it sounded in her mind and that it was unprofessional. However, she defended her underlying sentiment, claiming, "Honest to God, I have not seen any other person complain about this, and I take my reviews very seriously. It's obvious the lipstick was used. You could see other product on top, and since her first review was great, it's hard to know the actual issue. If you have seen any other issues like this, please send with photos. I will of course address it. I'm sorry if I come off defensive, truly." The brand itself was forced to issue a recall and refund customers, but it needed to do more than just that. So it officially responded to the controversy with a statement that read, "The response to the launch of Jaclyn Cosmetics has been incredible. Of the incredible volume of orders that were placed at launch, we believe less than half of 1% of orders were impacted by compromised product. We are actively reaching out to our customers with questions and concerns and have added to our customer service team to make sure that any questions are swiftly addressed. We are keeping an eye on the Jaclyn Cosmetics social channels and info@jaclyncosmetics.com and welcome all feedback. We love our customers and are proud of our successful launch." Jaclyn also released a statement on her Twitter account thanking customers for their feedback and pledging to resolve the issue quickly, saying, "I want to thank you all for the unbiased feedback on my lipstick collection. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Every comment or concern that has been brought to my attention has not been taken lightly. My team and I are working non-stop to address any and all issues you may be having." She continued, "I'm so sorry if the product you received was anything less than perfect. If you are unsatisfied in any way, please contact help@jaclyncosmetics.com and we'll be sure to give you a full refund as well as send you a new product. My team and I are working very hard on finding out exactly what is causing the grittiness and bumpy texture on some of my lipsticks. I'm so sorry to see some of you dissatisfied with my product. I'll make it right for you and learn from this mistake. That's a promise." Despite attempts to salvage the brand, the damage was already done. The damage seemed so deep that Jaclyn even had to take some time off to get her drama in control. She revealed, "I did not have a quality control team big enough to handle what I was doing, and it's important that you guys know sorry and embarrassed I am. I have fired so many people and I've hired so many people this past month. I've built an entire quality control team and I have brought on several people for different things. It's why I left social media." She certainly came back with another strategy, including a relaunch of the lipstick line. The YouTuber shared at the time that she had since parted ways with the labs they were responsible for her first product launch and was working with another. She explained, "I'm doing everything in my power to make sure things like this never happen again, and if they do, we'll deal with it. But I'm working really hard to make sure that we are good to go in the future and that Jaclyn Cosmetics is the brand I promised you guys." Despite her efforts, Jaclyn Cosmetics never fully recovered. And recently, fans just felt that Jaclyn was not as passionate as she used to be, which made the once promising brand to fall victim to its own missteps and the fickle nature of the beauty industry. As expected, since the announcement that Jaclyn Cosmetics was closing down, many fans shared their opinions, and they claimed that as much as it's a shame to see a brand with so much potential go down like this, they deserve better than what they got from Jaclyn Cosmetics. One fan commented, "I'm not surprised. The brand had a lot of strikes against it, and part of that was from Jaclyn and her history. Just overpriced, out of date, and terrible packaging. She's always seemed 1 foot in, 1 foot out in each of her endeavors. Had to take her or her brand seriously." Another agreed, "Exactly. Her stuff was good, but it was never good enough for the price, packaging, or hype surrounding it. No surprise her brand failed. Well, former failed, but let's hope she's learned not to put her name on other random ventures without being sure of what is going on." Now you may be wondering, what does the future hold for Jaclyn Hill? Will she be able to recover from this embarrassing downfall, or is this the end of the road for her? Well, I won't be the judge of that. It's up to you to decide. So I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the embarrassing downfall of Jaclyn Cosmetics? Have you had any personal experiences with the brand? Do you think she'll come back with something else after this? Share your opinions in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about the fate of Jaclyn Cosmetics.